Hi guys, we're getting ready to start on our phonics paper today on page 165. And at the top you should see a picture of a girl who looks like she might be with her grandmother. And we're going to start by reading the poem at the top of the page. First we're going to read it in a regular voice. Slowly the sun rises, quickly the sky gets bright. Slowly, the sun will set again when it's nearly night. Okay, now let's read it like turtles. Slowly, the sun rises. Quickly, the sky gets bright. Slowly, the sun will set again when it's nearly night. Now like robots. Slowly the sun rises. Quickly the sky gets bright. Slowly the sun will set again when it's nearly night. And now cheetahs. Slowly the sun rises. Quickly the sky gets bright. Slowly the sun will set again when it's nearly night. Today, we're going to talk about ly endings. And the ly ending goes on the ends of our verbs. So it might tell us how we're doing something, if we're doing it slowly, or quickly, or quietly, or loudly. The ly is helping to describe how we're doing something. And you're going to love ly because all you do is write ly on the end of your verb. There are no twins. There are no magic e's going to the magic kingdom. We're just writing ly on the end of our base word. We'll do read the instructions at the top and do number 1 together. Add the ending ly to each base word. Print the new word on the line. So number 1, we're going to print the word close and put ly on the end. Okay? You can pause it here and go through number 8 and start it up again, or go through the instructions on the front of the page and do it all at once. You may choose. I'm going to go ahead and read the instructions in the middle of the page, the yellow box. I'm going to wait a minute in case someone is stopping and starting again. Okay, we're looking at the directions in the yellow box in the middle of the page. Circle each ly ending in the sentences. Print the base words on the line. So let's read number 9. Number 9 says, tigers walk softly. Which word has the ly ending? I hope you said softly. Now we're not circling the whole word. Remember, you're only circling the ly ending. So when you look at the word softly, only circle the ly. So you're circling the ending, and then you're writing the base word on the line. What's the base word for softly? It is soft. So go ahead and finish numbers 9 through 15. When you're finished, turn your paper over and start the video again. Okay, now we're on the back, page 166. Let's read those directions together. Match the base word in the first column with the new word in the second column. Print the letter on the line. So in the first column we have base words, and in the second column we have those same base words with endings. So let's look at the number 1. First we'll read the list of base words, and then we'll read the list of words with the endings. Ready? The base words. Quick, sweet, slow, loud, nice. And now let's read the list of base words with endings in number 1. Slowly, quickly, sweetly, loudly, and nicely. So if we look at the word quick in the first column, which word in the second column has our base word with the ending? It's quickly, letter B. Be very careful. Make sure you're writing your B's and your G's going in the right direction. On the line before the word quick, you're going to write letter B because quickly is the word quick with an ending. We'll do one more together in number 1. Underneath quick, we have the word sweet. Which word in the list of words with endings goes with sweet? You should have chosen letter C, sweetly. You may circle sweetly if you would like to, and write a C on the line in front of sweet. And you'll finish the back of this on your own, and when you're finished, we'll come back to math. Hi guys, today in math we're starting chapter 11. It's pages 503 and 504. And in chapter 11, we're doing almost the same thing we did in chapter 10, except in chapter 10 we were adding 2-digit numbers. Now we're subtracting 2-digit numbers. Just like addition, we're always going to start with the ones and go to the tens. Today we're just working with numbers in the tens place. They're subtracting tens and dimes, and we talked about that before. Remember, a dime is 10 cents. It's a 10, the same as our stack of Unifix cubes that we have as tens. So 4 dimes would be the same as 4 tens. 6 dimes would be the same as 6 tens. Okay? So let's look at our top of our page where it says listen to the subtraction stories. Okay? It says to subtract 70 minus 40. Think about 7 tens minus 4 tens. All right? Because 70 is the same as 7 tens, and 40 is the same as 40 tens. Underneath that, we see where it says 7 tens minus 4 tens is the same as 70 minus 40. All right? And 7 tens minus 4 tens equals 3 tens. 70 minus 40 equals 30. And then they're showing you the same thing in the example with the dimes. Remember, a dime is the same as a 10. So we're going to do the first few together. I'd like you to go down to number 1. Number 1 says 4 dimes minus 2 dimes. Okay? And you can trace it where it says 2 dimes. Trace that 2 because it's telling us 4 minus 2 is 2, so 4 dimes minus 2 dimes is 2 dimes. Then we have to say, well, 4 dimes is the same as what? 4 tens, we know, is the same as 40. 10, 20, 30, 40. And because we're talking about dimes, it's going to be 40 cents. 2 dimes is the same as 20 cents. If 4 dimes minus 2 dimes is 2 dimes, 40 minus 20, we know, is going to be 20. Because 4 minus 2 is 2, 40 minus 20 is 20. If you had trouble remembering that, you can draw your line, subtract your 1s, and then your 10s. 0 minus 0 is 0. 4 minus 2 is 2. Okay, let's go on to number 2. Nine tens minus 7 tens is how many tens? What is 9 minus 7? 9 tens minus 7 tens is 2 tens. Very good. 9 tens is the same as 90. Remember, we just put a 0 on the end to hold the place for the tens place. 7 tens is the same as 70. And 2 tens is the same as 20. 90 minus 70 is 20. Or if you prefer, you can subtract your ones. 0 minus 0 is 0. And then subtract your tens. 9 minus 7 is 2. Okay? So you're going to finish the front on your own. But before we pause it, let's look at number 7. It says, how does knowing 5 minus 1 help you subtract 50 minus 10? Let's see. 50 minus 10. 5 minus 1. 5 minus 1 is 4. We just have to put that 0 there so that we have our numbers in the tens place to make them tens. 5, we're still subtracting. 5 minus 1 is 4. And bringing down our 0 for our ones. So we've got a magic 10. Okay. You're going to do the same thing on the back. You will do the word problems and the challenge problems. Complete the front and the back on your own. And if you have a question, you can check with a grown-up, or you can post a question to me and I'll help you out as best I can. And good luck. Okay, for English today, we're going to be on pages 163 and 164. On page 163, you should see a picture of children flying kites. And at the top it says Contractions Review. Underline the contraction that is spelled correctly in each sentence. I'm going to read the sentence to you, and I want you to underline the correct spelling of the contraction. Number 1, I'm joining the soccer team. Underline the correct spelling of I'm. Number 2, Joanne thinks he's at the store. Underline the correct spelling of he's. Number 3, they're flying kites in the field. Underline the correct spelling of there. Number 4, I'll teach the dog a trick. Underline the correct spelling of I'll. Number 5, Amanda says she's going to the library. Underline the correct spelling of she's. Number 6, we're visiting our uncle in Montana. Underline the correct spelling of we're. Number 7, I am sure we're invited to the party. Underline the correct spelling of we're. Number 8, it's very cold outside. Underline the correct spelling of it's. Number 9, I hope they're coming with us. Underline the correct spelling of there. And number 10, the teacher says it's a short test. Remember, we're looking for the contraction. Underline the correct spelling of it's. Okay. Turn the page. On page 164, it says draw a line from the words in the first list to their contractions. Okay, so let's read the first list. Have not, I will, has not, I am, could not, it is, he is, does not, we are. Okay? You're going to draw a line from the correct pair of words to the contraction in the next row. Let's read the contractions in the next row. Ready? I'm, he's, haven't, hasn't, we're, couldn't, doesn't, it's, I'll. So which contraction goes with number 1? Have not. I hope you chose haven't. The third word down is haven't. Draw a line from have not down to haven't. When you finish that, you're going to do the same thing at the bottom. Read the first list of words, and then read the list of contractions and draw lines to match them up. Have a good day. Bye.